Let's take a look at dosage calculations. And this is different ways you can do this. But this formula is the easiest way. DHQ. The D is desired. The H is what you have on hand. And the Q is quantity or your delivery method. Let's look at our first one. It says our order is for 50 milligrams. We have 25 milligrams per tablet. So we've got a DHQ. The order is our desired amount, so we want 50 milligrams. Now what we have on hand is 25 milligrams. And its delivery method is per tablet. So this is one tablet. Well, let's have it set up this way. The milligrams cancel. And 50, these have to be the same, by the way, for them to cancel like that. 50 divided by 25 is 2 times 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. So it'd be 2 tablets. Now, some books will show how to do this using dimensional analysis, but this formula really is the easiest. Okay. Look at number 2. It says the order is for 300 milligrams. So the desired is 300 milligrams. We have 60 milligrams per tablet. So on hand we have 60 milligrams times the delivery method, the quantity, and that's per one tablet. Well, the milligrams match, so those cancel. 300 divided by 60 gives us 5 times 1, that's just 5 tablets. Number 3. Okay, the order is for 40 milligrams. So we got 40 milligrams. We have 80 milligrams per milliliter. So this would be 80 milligrams, and it's per milliliter. Well, the milligrams cancel. And we got 40 divided by 80. Both of them are divisible by 40. It actually gives us 1/2 times 1 milliliter. So this would be 0.5 milliliters. 1/2 is 0.5. Okay, and this one, the desired is we want 0.2 grams. On hand we have 50 milligrams in 2 milliliters. Now, in order to do any kind of canceling here, these have to be the same unit of measure. Well, this is in grams and this is milligrams. King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. Mom. Okay. So we're at grams, which is right here, and we want to switch it to milligrams because we want it to match the bottom part. Well, that means I'll move it 1, 2, 3 places to the right. So this 0.2, if I move it 3 places to the right, will be 1, 2, 3. This is the new place for a decimal, and we put 0 here for these missing digits. So the top part becomes 200 milligrams over 50 milligrams times 2 milliliters. Well, these milligrams cancel. 200 divided by 50 gives us 4 times 2 milliliters, which gives us 8 milliliters. Number 5. We have, let me write down the formula first. The desired is we want 0.7 grams. And we have 300 milligrams per tablet. So I put 300 down here. That's how much we have. Times delivery is 1 tablet. Well, I need to switch the 0.7 grams to milligrams, same as before. Remember, we moved it 3 places to the right. So this would be 700 milligrams over 300 milligrams times 1 tablet. And I must not have designed this to come out nice. Well, these are both divisible by 100, and the milligrams will cancel. So that gives us 7/3 times 1 is 7/3 tablets. Now, running on the assumption that we can actually split it into thirds, which isn't usually possible. Usually you count yourself lucky if you can split it in half. But let's say it's set up such that you can break it into thirds. Then our answer would be 2 1/3 tablets. Usually decimals don't make any sense in terms of tablets. Let's look at the next one. Order is 0.4 grams. So 0.4 grams. We have 800 milligrams per caplet. So 800 milligrams times 1 caplet. If it doesn't say 1, just says per caplet, then the assumption is this is a 1. Well, we need to get these the same. They both have to be milligrams. So again, I'll move this 3 places to the right. So this would be 400 milligrams over 800 milligrams times 1 caplet. Now the milligrams cancel there. These are both divisible by 100, so that gives us 4/8 caplets. 4/8 is 1/2 caplet. Or, well, actually that's probably the best way. The decimal part would make a whole lot of sense. So 1/2 of the caplet. Of course, I made these numbers up, so they're not actually valid medically. Okay, number 7. Well, order is for grains, 10. I'm going to put it in the numbers like that so it's a little easier to see. And we got 200 milligrams per 1 milliliter. Now, I think 60, is it 60 grains? No, 60 milligrams in a grain. So first off, probably been nice if I had left some room here. I got top part is in grains, and I'm going to use dimensional analysis here. Remember dimensional analysis, if this is grains, then this is grains. And 1 grain is 60 milligrams. So I got 1 grain is 60 milligrams. Well, the grains cancel here. We'll multiply across. 10 times 60 gives us 600 milligrams. So this top part becomes 600 milligrams over 200 milligrams. Well, now they're the same unit, so I can cancel the milligrams. And 600 divided by 200 is 3, times 1 is 3 milliliters. And that's our answer. Let me start a new page here. And let's look at the next problem. Okay, number 8. We got our DHQ. Okay, and we got an order of 0.03 grams. On hand we have 30 milligrams. And per tablet, so 1 tablet. Okay, well I need to change the top part to milligrams, and we saw this in three or four other problems, we move our decimal 3 places to the right. So this will become 30 milligrams over 30 milligrams times 1 tablet. Well, milligrams cancel. 30 divided by 30 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So our answer is 1 tablet. Number 9. Order is for 225 milligrams. So we got 225 milligrams. We have 100 milligrams in 6 milliliters. Now the milligrams cancel here. I'm not very good with decimals. I think that's 2.25. So 2.25 times 6 milliliters. So, assuming no math error, our answer would be 13.5 milliliters. But I might have made a basic math error. Looks right. Okay, let's look at this one. Number 10. Okay. Orders for 50 milligrams orally. Now, orally doesn't really mean anything in terms of us doing the calculation. So we got 50 milligrams over the on hand, which is 15 milligrams. And it's 15 milligram caplet, which means that this would be 1 caplet. Okay, well, milligrams match, so those cancel. These are both divisible by 5. That gives me 10 over 3 times 1 caplets. This would give me 3 and 1/3 if I put it in a mixed number form, caplets. This is running on the assumption that we can again split the caplets up into thirds. Okay. And our last one. We got order of 600 milligrams. So we put 600 milligrams up on top. We have on hand grains 5. So we've got 5 grains in each tablet. So times 1 tablet. Well, we need these to be the same. It doesn't matter which one you change to which. Like I could start with the bottom part and change it to milligrams, or I could start with the top part and change it to grains. I'll start with the bottom. As weird as it seems, you get the same answer. Okay, now use dimensional analysis here. If grains is up here, grains has to be down here. And remember, 1 grain was 60 milligrams from earlier. Well, grains cancel. 5 times 60 gives us 300 milligrams. So the bottom part becomes 300 milligrams. Well, now they're both milligrams, so those cancel. And 600 divided by 300 is 2, and 2 times 1 is 2, so our answer is 2 tablets. I think that was the last problem. So let me go ahead and save the recording here.